Good morning, guys. I am Kiana, the Divine, the Superior Being, the God. Welcome back to my wonderful, wonderful life. I hope that everyone's day is off to a wonderful start, and I care about your ending. I hope that you're having a wonderful ending. Enjoying my keg cup machine with my coffee. I hadn't had coffee in about 4 days because both of my machines were down. And now that I have a machine that does both things, it's just the perfect thing for me. So yeah, today for me is going to continue to start slow. It is 9:04 in the a.m. and I'm not all the way woke yet, guys. I don't know what the day has for me. I don't particularly have any plans. My home, the front of my home is kind of like a hot mess because we cleaned the kitchen out to do some things. We put everything into the living room, so the kitchen is empty but clean, but not decorated how I would like it to be. The living room is in shambles, and the kids' quarters hopefully is clean, because if I come through and it's not clean, it's gonna be a problem. Some of the wonderful things about this K-Cup machine is that you can select the size cup that you'd like to use. They have 6 ounce, 8 ounce, 10 ounce, as well as 14 ounce that you can select. And this cup right here, I chose 6 ounces. I could have went with the 8. It would have filled it all the way up to the top. It has 2 selections. You can use your K-Cup, which would be this device right here, or you can use regular coffee grounds, and that's this device. I like that option because it does not force you to purchase K-Cups. You can actually use your own coffee as well. And in addition to that, it has a removable water tank. The tank is removable, and that allows you to cleanse it, and it's clear, so it allows you to see what's actually in there. In addition to that, you have all of these really cool buttons that you can push to get the option that you desire. and you are able to clean it easily if coffee wastes down here, because that is detachable. This particular item does have a limited 2-year warranty, and they have the warranty information right here at the top. In the pamphlet, they provide you with a customer service number in case you have any questions about your machine. And this is also the same number you your limited warranty. This is a really cool feature that I just found out that it has. You can raise the cup level. So if you would like your cup to go right there, you can do that. You can raise it even higher for that, or if you have a smaller cup. And those are the 3 levels. So that is a pretty cool feature. Recommended to avoid placing the appliance under the cabinets, as rising steam can damage your wooden furniture. So don't put it right up under your cabinet when you're using it. Pull it out towards you. Empty the drip tray after each use to prevent it from overflowing, and use suitable thermal cup mug to keep your coffee hot for longer. Pretty helpful tips. They also have a troubleshooting section, which I really like, because I would panic if anything happened to this machine. So it says that if there's no water that comes out, there's certain steps that you can follow. It'll tell you why, and there's certain steps. Brewing process doesn't start because it starts automatically once you push the button. This is the cause of it, and here are some solutions. The appliance is not working at all. This can be the cause and the solutions for that. I think that's really cool information. I also told you that this product does come with a 2-year limited warranty. Now, the warranty covers any defected in material or workmanship. What they will do is provide you with a new one for those items still under the warranty but no longer available. Walmart reserves the right to replace with similar Fiberware branded product, equal or greater value. How do you make a warranty claim? Save your receipt. Properly pack your unit. We recommend using the original carton and packaging, so don't throw your box away. I normally keep my boxes in my shed. Return the product to your closest Walmart, or you can call 855-451-2897. Your warranty does not cover parts subject to wear, including without limitation glass parts, glass containers, cutter, strainer, blade, seal, gasket, clutch, motor, brushes, etc. If you're using this as commercial use or any other use not found in printed directions, it will not cover it. Damage from misuse, abuse, or neglect, including failure to clean product regularly, they will not cover it. So I'm just choosing to smile. Take a minute with me. Let's take at least 30 seconds, the next 30 seconds, and smile just because we choose to. Okay? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Show me what you're working with, girl. Show me what you're working with. You got a dimple like me? Show it to me. You missing one on the other side? It's okay. Show me what you're working with. I said, show me what you're working with. Show me what you're working with. Ooh, it feels so good. It feels tight. Okay, 3, 2, 1. That right there was us sending a signal to the universe, and we're going to get something back that matches that. Watch. One thing that I want to talk to you guys about today is, I hope I'm talking loud enough, okay, is about manifesting, okay? Now, I want to talk about manifesting with a different visual. So come with me on this trip. Imagine this, that thoughts, everything you think actually produces something, right? So every thought that you think, it matches up to something, and it produces something. It manifests something, somewhere, somehow, and it's a part of the universe. So every thought that you put out has a starting point, and it has an ending point. So you have a thought, no matter if it's good, bad, and it only can be positive or negative. It can only be to your benefit or to your demise. Those are the 2 choices. You know, there's really no in between. If you're trying to cope yourself and say, well, I had an all right thought. No, it was either to your benefit or to your demise. Ask yourself, was this thought going to make me better, or is it going to make me worse? If it's not going to make me nothing, then it's going to make me worse, because it's not making me better. It all goes back to the hell yes, hell no theory. Either it is or it ain't, okay? So we have a thought, and that thought shoots out from us and shoots into the universe, right? And the law of attraction says that like energy attracts. So if we know like energy attracts like energy, that same energy that energy that was to your demise or that energy that was to your benefit, it's going to link up with something that's similar to it on that same vibrational frequency. So you have a thought and boom, it shoots out. Okay, and then you have another thought, boom, it shoots out. And these thoughts are either to your demise or to your benefit, right? You have another thought, boom, it shoots out. Boom, it shoots out. Boom, it shoots out. All these thoughts you have, they start with you and they shoot out. You get to choose if you're really paying attention to yourself, if you really love yourself as much as you think you do, whether you keep shooting out thoughts that are to your benefit or thoughts that are to your demise. So think about it like this hand. This is us. The palm of my hand is us, right? And my fingers are the thoughts. So us right here, we have one thought. It wasn't so good. We have another thought. It was pretty decent. We had another thought. It was really good. Another thought. It was extremely good. And another thought. It was kind of bad. Well, all of these thoughts are going to attach to something else, right? And it's going to manifest into our lives in some type of way. Now, if we think about that, if we're deliberate and we're doing it on purpose, we can have thoughts on purpose that shoot out to the universe that are positive, that are uplifting, that are to our benefit. Most people don't intentionally or deliberately think good things on purpose. They may do it subconsciously because their mom told them to think positive thoughts, be optimistic, or the motivational speaker, you should smile, and all of this type of stuff. They're doing it because they're forced to, or they think it's the right thing, but not because they really, 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 really want to. But those people who really, 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 really want to be positive, they have good things happen to them all the time. Just like being in a part of a religion. When you're flying high, when you're feeling like you're doing everything right according to the Bible or according to your religion, you find that really, really good things happen to you. But you don't have to be a part of a religion for really, really good things to happen to you, because what about the rest of the world who do not associate with a religion? Why are really, really good things happening to them too? So, when we wake up in the morning, if the first thing you do when you put your feet on the floor, on your nice luxurious rug, is say, thank you. Thank you for waking me up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, whoever. It doesn't matter. Just thank you. That is intentionally putting a positive thought into the universe, and you're going to get that back. You don't do things in vain. You don't do things just because. You do things intentionally. You're saying thank you intentionally because you want to, but you want that thought, that energy to link up with another energy so it can pay you back. You want that. There's nothing wrong with expecting something when you put the work in. Don't we do it all the time? When you go to work at the end of the week or the end of the 2 weeks or the end of the month, whatever, you expect to get that check. You expect to get something when you put something out. So expect that from your thoughts as well. Now, when you wake up in the morning and you're in routine and your eyes are still closed and you wobble to the bathroom and you stub your foot and you think, daggone it. That's a thought that you're putting out to the universe, and that's what you're going to get back eventually. Something's going to match up to that to be its equivalent, and it's just going to keep going on and on. So every thought is an investment to your future, right? So let's deliberately on purpose, intentionally, set some good thoughts out. Let's say thank you. When we just smiled, that was a thought of us smiling, a thought of happiness, a thought that is to our benefit and not to our demise. How can a smile be to your demise? I mean, come on. That 30 seconds of smiling is contagious. I'm doing it, so I know you're doing it. You have no reason not to replicate this beautiful black chocolate smile that I'm giving you right now. You have no reason to not be uplifted from the words that I'm giving you right now, because I'm giving you positivity. It's to my benefit, so I know it's to your benefit. And all this positivity is going to manifest. It's going to link up to something, and I'm going to get it back. And because you're feeling and you're on that same vibrational frequency, you're going to get it back. And so on and so on. This is an investment to our future. So what else can we think about? We wake up in the morning, we say thank you, We go to our loved ones and say, I love you, and just be happy. Like, I really love you. It's not by routine. Like, I'm really giving you that energy of love. I had to talk to one of my daughters about that because she came in and gave me a half-tail hug one day. And I got totally offended because I'm not able to hug my mother right now. I don't have another opportunity to hug my mother to start this journey over. So I felt like she should know that I think that those hugs are very important, not just routine. It needs to be a sincere hug. Embrace me, love me, because one day you're not going to be able to do that. Leaving our homes in positivity, smiling as we're walking out of the door and saying bye to our family members and actually being happy about it, thinking positive thoughts. Oh, honey, well, I really hope that you have the best day that you possibly can have for yourself. Just being that uplifting individual. And some of us are not morning people. That's a-okay as well, but if you're not a morning person, not saying anything to anyone, not talking, that's actually fine. Because if you're not talking, then you're thinking. But you hopefully, since you're not a morning person, you're thinking positive thoughts like, oh, I can't wait for this to happen. Oh, I can't wait for that to happen. It would be wonderful if this happened. You can just have because sometimes I'm an East Coast chick. And East Coast chicks, they're known to have attitudes. They're known to be snappy. They're known to be a little rugged, a little rough because of the lifestyle that, we're accustomed to. And just because I have not lived there for a long time, that does not take it out of me. Like, that's just who I am. I'm gangster, Mm-hmm. Queen gangster. So I might be looking like this. It might look like I'm pouting. And it only looks like I'm pouting because I'm not smiling. But inside, I'm good. What it do? What's up? What's good? I don't visibly look happy. And that's one thing, I love Tiana Taylor, right? But if you look at that chick, she doesn't smile very often. But she's happy. You could tell just by her body language that she's happy. But when you look at her all the time, she has a mean mug. And it's just the environment that she came up in. It's just how her facial expressions are. But we can still look like this and feel happy inside. Like, I'm looking like this right now and I'm extremely happy. I'm the opposite of sad right now. So even if you feel like that, you can still have positive thoughts. Thoughts for future, not thoughts for the things that are happening right now. Because what's happening right now is old news. You already thought this up. That's why it's here. Ta-da! You won. You won. You're the winner. You got this. So you're supposed to be thinking investing thoughts. It would be wonderful if. I can't wait to. I anticipate this. I'm looking forward to. Oh, it's going to be exciting when. All of these type of things. And these are the things that I keep. Let me go back to smiling again because it just feels so damn good, because I'm doing it deliberately. I'm sending no chum chum. Those thoughts, those feelings into the universe to let the universe know that I'm smiling. Look at me. You got me. You got me. Did you clock that? You clocked that dimple. Yeah. So, investing thoughts, investing energy, investing thoughts. So I ask you, what thoughts can you have right now that don't have anything to do with what you're living right now, but has something to do with what you want to be? Okay? This is old news. All of this is stale old news. You already did that. You're living it. It's time to invest into your future. And you do that with every thought. So I just wanted to give you that perspective. Maybe you can look at these a little bit different. All of your thoughts that you're having right now is investing into your future. Your future later on today, your future tomorrow, your future next week, your future next month, and your future next year. They'll get spread out. So what thoughts are you deliberately going to have today? That's why it's very important for me to journal, so that I can make myself sit and think about what I want to come instead of what's going on right now. And you got to watch the things that you want to come, because if you keep dwelling on the same things that you want to come, That's boring. Once you manifested the thought, because manifestation starts with a thought. So once you manifest that thought, you write it down, you really think about it, you really feel it and everything. There's no need to keep dwelling and dwelling and dwelling and dwelling on that same thought, because the more you think about it, the more you realize how much you don't have it and how much you've been thinking about it, and it kind of turns into a negative thought. And we really don't want that. Now, if you think about it and it makes you feel extremely good, then great. But how long is that good feeling going to last if you don't actually get it? Like if you're thinking about that car that you want, and you think about the leather seats, the way that it smells, the way that it tastes when you lick the steering wheel because you're just so happy to have it. I don't know, I would do that. The way that it feels when you go to wash it, the scent, for me, black ice, that you would have hanging from the mirror. Think about all those things, and you keep thinking about those things and thinking about those things, and you're like, I've been thinking about these things for the last 2 years. WTF, honey. And then you start to get an attitude with the thing about that. And then every time you think about it, you're like, you want to flip the bird to it. Every time you see one, you jealous of the person who have it. You hating on them. And then this bad chick walks up and she actually has it. Oh, the nerve of her. You know, and then it starts to turn into a negative thing. So as long as it's making you feel good, hey, think about it. But I say, why not put a whole bunch of different stuff in your pot? Because the less you worry about one thing, the more easy it is for these things to happen. So it's important to have new thoughts and new desires to add on, because you're just investing into these thoughts. That's why it's very important for us to get out and be social so we can expand our horizon. Now, expanding our horizon can be a touchy thing, because as much as we expand ourselves to good things and positivity, we also at that same time risk expanding ourselves to bad things and negativity. So we have to block our energy and tailor our energy and tailor our focus to those things that are going to be to our benefit and not to our demise. Not to say that we're not going to see, you know, maybe somebody getting arrested on the side of the road, or anything that you would see negative, or that you would get a negative vibrational frequency from. Not to say that we're not going to see those things, but we see those things and we push those things aside. We don't dwell on those negative things. I think that's it. We don't make a big deal out of those negative things, because where your attention goes, your energy flows, and wherever your energy flows, that's where you're going to manifest, right? Remember the hand, when you have that thought or that feeling, it shoots. It's going to return. It's going to return. So I hope that you guys were able to get something out of this. I am Key. If you want more of me, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave positive comments in the comment section below. And make sure that they are positive, because that is one of the thoughts that's going to come back to you eventually. If you find yourself having a lot of negativity in your life, it's probably because you have put out negativity. Now, you can counteract that. You can counteract that. How, Key? You can counteract that by intentionally putting out some positivity to try to counteract the negativity that you have going on. Now, you're probably still going to experience some of that negativity, but you know that positivity is coming in the back door. I love you. Peace and love, and I'll see you in the next video. Ew.